Ahead on Newsbeat, unemployment may be at an all-time high, but some industries are still booming.
And how the poor of Louisiana are affected by a sour national economy. Plus, how safe is it living on campus? We have the answer up next. Newsbeat starts right now.
From the Tiger TV studio in Hodges Hall, you're watching Newsbeat with Olivia Vidal and Stephen Calamusa. Weather with Alexandra Cranford. Sports with Kristen Schutte. And entertainment with Melissa Clark. Newsbeat, Eye on LSU.
Good afternoon and welcome to this Thursday edition of Newsbeat. I'm Stephen Calamusa.
And I'm Olivia Vidal. Thanks for joining us. The Catholic Campaign for Human Development designates each January as Poverty Awareness Month.
Emily Villery explores how the situation of the national economy has trickled down to affect Louisiana's poor population.
37.3 million Americans live each day below the poverty line, including 19% of Louisianans. This places Louisiana third on the list, only behind Mississippi and the District of Columbia. Director of the Louisiana Poverty Initiative, Dr. Pamela Monroe, explains there is not one specific reason for Louisiana's poverty.
Poverty is complex. It's multifaceted. You cannot heal one part of the problem and ignore the rest of it.
The Greater Baton Rouge Food Bank is one step in the capital city's fight to prevent poverty, focusing on the aspect of hunger by feeding nearly 7,300 people per day. However, with the current state of the economy, this number is increasing. CEO and president of the Greater Baton Rouge Food Bank, Michael Manning, has not seen a significant drop in the amount of donations collected because of the economy, but instead an increase in the help needed.
So far this year, we're seeing an increase in the number of people coming to us for assistance. And some of these people are first-time people.
One demographic hungry for help is children. Around 25% of Louisiana's children live in poverty. 51% of public school students come from poor families.
The 80% range of kids in the public school system in East Baton Rouge Parish that are using the free or reduced lunch, which makes for a significant problem in that when you get to the summertime, they don't get that free or reduced lunch.
The main way for Louisiana to heal this problem is for others to help, and that can come in many different forms.
And one of the things I think would be very powerful would be for people to make the effort to inform themselves.
We're just hopeful that giving will not go into a negative mode. It will stay constant.
For Newsbreak, I'm Emily Villery.
To volunteer or donate to the food bank, go to our website at tigertv.tv for more information.
The current economic crisis has brought some of the world's biggest corporations to their knees and wiped others out entirely. But some businesses are proving to be recession-proof. Newsbeat reporter Kristen Oakes shows us some unconventional businesses that are thriving in this bleak financial landscape.
Business has been sweet for area cobblers like Clyde Lawrence.
Right now we're really busy.
Lawrence has worked for Militello's Shoe Repair for 33 years and says the industry has seen a lot of ups and downs.
After the oil bust of the 80s, when the state of Louisiana had such a high unemployment rate and all, shoe repair still flourished.
Lawrence says the recent downturn in the economy helps their business.
People are trying to hold on to the shoes and purses that they have and get them repaired as opposed to buying new ones.
While people may be cutting back on shoes, women are stocking up on makeup. Pam Gardner-Moore has been a Mary Kay beauty consultant for 27 years and says that cosmetics benefit from the slow economy.
A woman can buy a lipstick and make herself feel better when she might not can buy a dress or an outfit.
As the old Benjamin Franklin saying goes, the only two certainties in life are death and taxes. So it should come as no surprise that funeral homes are weathering the economic downturn better than most.
People will continue to die as long as the world goes on, and they will need the services of a funeral director in some manner.
But Newman attributes most of their success to just old-fashioned good service.
One of the things that has drawn families back to Raven Horse is the fact, one, that they're locally owned, two, that we've given good service.
Lawrence has a similar philosophy.
It's just, we do good work, and people like their shoes, especially women. Women love to have good-looking shoes.
For Newsbeat, I'm Kristen Oakes.
Therapists, accountants, auto mechanics, and ice cream shops are a few of the other businesses staying afloat during this economic low tide.
During the winter break, LSU police report that TV sets were stolen from Broussard Hall. And residential life director Steve Waller says those kinds of incidents are rare. So when freshman PJ Newton got back to school this month, he was surprised at what he couldn't find inside his room.
I packed up, locked the door, returned my key, and left. And when I came back, I got my key, and as soon as I opened the door, it was still locked, but as soon as I opened the door, I noticed it wasn't there.
Waller said 4 extra police cars patrol near Broussard Hall at night. The stolen TVs have not yet been recovered.
The Faculty Senate is trying to change the times you go to class. Faculty senators have proposed that classes start and end 10 minutes earlier. The resolution was proposed by an engineering professor, citing that teachers often miss meetings before and after classes. The time change would have classes start on the hour and the half hour instead of starting 10 minutes later. Senators will vote on the resolution at their next meeting on February 19th.
Coming up on Newsbeat, Alexandra Cranford will be here with your weekend weather forecast.
And later, see the unusual way a Florida couple dealt with the loss of their dog. But first, some LSU professors put their creative side on display at the Shaw Center. Stay tuned to Newsbeat.